Hi, this is Scott Swier from Swier Law Firm, and we are honored to have Aaron Van Beek with us today. Aaron is the director of Midwest Honor Flight, and we are very looking forward to not only sponsoring Midwest Honor Flight, but to have Aaron share with you today a little bit about the program and the great things it does for our veterans. Aaron, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us about Midwest Honor Flight.
We're a nonprofit organization. We cover Northwest Iowa, the state of South Dakota, and Southwest Minnesota. And what we do is we take veterans from all those areas out to Washington, D.C., free of charge to them, so that way they can see their meals that have been dedicated to their service and sacrifice.
And the big question, of course, is why? Why is this such a great program?
You know, every group that we take out is always just a little bit different, whether it's World War II veterans that they came home and they were the victory and conquerors that saved Europe and they saved the Pacific and kept America free, of course. Our Korean veterans, they were kind of the forgotten war that nobody really knew about, but it's something that they need just as much as our Vietnam veterans that did not get a very nice welcome home when they came back and were treated poorly when they came back for service to their country. So it's a day of healing, it's a day of closure, it's a whirlwind of a day. We spend 8 hours in DC when we're there and we see all the different memorials that are out there.
Take us through that. Take us from the beginning of the day until you come back home and everything that happens in between.
According to our veterans, we get them up at dark 30. So we start them right away. We charter a plane out to Washington. It's a little bit more spendy that way, but it's a direct flight, so we can get them out there as quick as we can. We get that control that way, then a little bit of how much time we can spend there with these guys that do deserve it.
And so we go from Sioux Falls to DC.
Yep.
What happens then when the veterans actually arrive in DC and come into the airport?
Yep. They get a welcome in DC, and then we get them on buses. We get a police escort through the entire day. We see changing of the guards, and no other groups are ever allowed to drive their buses in for touring, but we get special permission to drive our buses right up to the amphitheater. We see the Air Force Memorial that towers over the Pentagon Memorial that we can see into the Washington district itself too. We see Iwo Jima, which is the United States Marine Memorial. Then we get a downtown tour. We see the Capitol, we see the National Mall, the White House, and then finally we get to the jewel of the National Mall, the World War II Memorial, and then allow them time there, and then also Korea and also Vietnam right there. And then we get them back on the plane and we get them home that evening so that they can enjoy that time of that healing with their families too.
So from the time you start the day until the time everyone gets back to Sioux Falls, how many hours are we talking for that day? That's a busy day.
It's a very busy day. We fit it within 24 hours. I want to say it's maybe 18 by the time we are aboard or getting up and ready to really start getting the airport ready or the plane ready or something like that. And then by the time we get them back home that night and everybody's with their families, it's a busy day, but it's the least we can do for our American heroes.
Aaron, how can our viewers donate to Midwest Honor Flight?
They can go directly to our website. 100% of our board is volunteer, so all the funding that we get goes directly to our mission, and 98.9% of that is going to the veterans. Our guardians that go on flight, they pay their way, that way the veterans can continue to go for free. They can visit our website, www.midwesthonorflight.org, or they can give us a call at 712-463-2020.
Midwest Honor Flight is an incredible organization, and when you look at what the group does and the people that it serves and honors, it's amazing. It's amazing. Aaron, thank you so much for being with us today. And again, we want to thank Aaron. We want to thank Midwest Honor Flight. And we are so honored as Swier Law Firm to have this opportunity to do and to take part in this great thing that Aaron and his group does.